Plumbers say they have huge backlogs, even working around the clock. We found this crew working at a Crystal restaurant in Hapeville. Water system officials have been worried all evening about dropping water pressure, but their worst fears have not been realized. TV5's Sally Sears says the people in Rockdale County had, however, particular reason to be concerned.
Tonight, water pressure is returning to most homes in Rockdale County, and that is double bad news for the school kids at Sherelle and Alan Abbott's house. They've got enough water to do the dishes, and they'll have to go back to school tomorrow. When the water died last night, Sherelle was home.
I was glad that it wasn't the pipes, but then I kind of panicked and thought, oh no, we're going to be out of water.
Rockdale went almost completely dry last night because it buys water from DeKalb and Gwinnett counties, two counties with low pressure of their own to worry about yesterday. Cut off from DeKalb, the system based in the county seat of Conyers saw dangerous drops in the pipe pressure, barely enough for firefighting, too little to allow schools to open, or big industrial users like Lithonia Lighting.
Losing a lot of money, and our employees are not able to work.
It's possible the city will not let them crank up production again, perhaps for days. The plant is losing $2 million in production each day it's down. Water officials say conservation will help the people who work here get back to their paychecks. Again, conservation is what they're asking from most of the county residents out here. A couple of ideas you may not yet have thought of. They're asking you to put off washing any heavy loads of laundry for a couple of days. And another idea is to take a brick, wrap it in a plastic bag, and drop it in your toilet tank. That should save a brick's volume worth of water every time you flush the toilet.
Well, I didn't particularly like it, you know, because you can't go to the bathroom too much, and you worry about that kind of stuff. And I noticed the other county didn't have that problem, so I wondered then why Rockdale was so bad when other counties wasn't quite that bad.
I think that the people in Conyers and Rockdale equally contributed. I'm sure that we had just as many dripping faucets here as as other counties experienced. Certainly the service line breaks and the main breaks are things that we all shared in equally.
And the person in charge of the water system is hoping conservation will be shared equally, too. In Conyers, I'm Sally Sears, TV5 Eyewitness News Update.
Now, other parts of the metro area, water supplies are returning to normal. In Cobb, DeKalb, Gwinnett, and Clayton counties, and in the city of Atlanta, officials tell us they still are losing water from broken pipes. But they say the supply is sufficient to refill their storage tanks overnight. This cold weather is being blamed for indirectly causing a fire that destroyed one building of an apartment complex. Happened this evening at the Briarwood Apartments on Briarwood Road. Fire officials tell us pipes at the complex were frozen, and plumbers were trying to thaw them out when they apparently set fire to the insulation. The flames quickly spread to all 8 of the apartments in the building. Nobody injured, but damage estimated at $100,000. And in southeast Atlanta tonight, emergency gas crews called out when firefighters couldn't cut off a gas main at a burning house. Happened about 9 o'clock on Stewart Avenue. The house very badly damaged, no injuries, no word on how it started.
On Buford Highway, a very close call tonight for some shoppers at a Kmart department store. A school bus, which was parked on a hill nearby, rolled through the crowded parking lot and smashed into the front of the store. One person walking through the parking lot was struck by the bus and suffered minor injuries, but an eyewitness tells us the bus missed crashing through a glass window by only a few yards. Tonight, authorities are trying to figure out what caused that bus to start rolling. And in Cobb County, a school bus driver in serious condition tonight after the bus she was driving turned over on an icy street. 20 school children were on the bus at the time, 6 of them taken to the hospital to be treated for minor injuries.
The bus driver was turning, and she turned too fast, and the bus went on this little, it's like a step thing like out there. She went up there into the grass, and the bus fell over.
The driver of the bus, Betty Kinsey, suffered severe back injuries in that accident. Police tell us they believe a fire hydrant leaked, causing that road to ice over.
Ahead on Eyewitness News Update, Roswell police are searching for suspects who opened fire with semi-automatic weapons and murdered a man in his home.